Hello everyone, welcome back to Mike's Miniatures, the place for all things mini wargaming, and in today's kind of a quick short video, we are going to go over the new Terminators that were announced with Games Workshop earlier this week. I know I'm a little bit behind the curve, but hey, I'm a busy guy and I'm at least getting into this here, and so I'm just going to share with you my thoughts and opinions about these new units here and the new big box that's going to be coming out with them, and kind of my guesses as the days come here. And maybe by the time this video is finished recording and uploading, we might have some more definitive answers of when it's coming and how much it's going to be and things like that. Without further ado, let's just go into the first set of the Assault Intercessors, or not Intercessors, the Assault Terminator squads, when the fact that we finally have the Lightning Claws are back with this first bit right here, and I absolutely love the Lightning Claw Terminators right here. This for thematic list building is going to be fantastic for all you Blood Angels and Raven Guard and any kind of and Black Templars will definitely love this, and Space Wolves are going to love these guys right here for their thematic, because who doesn't like having claws on their guys for hacking and slashing at the enemy and taking down infantry units right here, which, based on what I know about the Terminator squads and Assault Terminators and things like that, that's basically what these guys are here for, is to be the swingy, taking out the medium to slightly heavier side of infantry for clearing the hordes right here. All around, this is a very cool and great looking model right here. But if things are going to go the way that it sounds like it's going to go, the box is not just going to come with the options to create the Lightning Claw variant. They're also going to include my favorite variant, which is the Thunderhammer with Storm Shield. This is a brick house wall right here. Having the relic storm shields right here gives the Terminators an additional wound to represent that little buff they have here. So instead of 3 wounds per model, it's now 4 wounds per model. And with the Thunderhammers, that will help you with not only taking heavy infantry out, but it will also help you with having a punching power up against some physical vehicles and things like that, and other Terminator style like units that other armies have, or other Terminators, Chaos Terminators that you might be going up against right here. This is definitely Black Templars, Imperial Fist, anything like that you'll want that rely on the heavy melee, or any army really will want to get one of these guys to counteract the physical right here. But then we have a new character that also was announced with them, that being the Ancient in Terminator armor. I believe the last time we had an Ancient in Terminator armor model, it was for the Warhammer Heroes, kind of the blind boxes that Games Workshop does periodically, that kind of promotes Kill Team a little bit. It was the Blood Angels variant. I think back in 8th edition is when it did it, and you can't find that box anymore, or that model. So basically, if you wanted an Ancient and Terminator armor, you had to kit bash it. That was the only way to get one of these guys. But now it looks like we are finally getting a dedicated model for these guys right here. And I just love that scope helmet design that they have on here. I definitely think when I get this for my army, he will, like always, it's dumb to go into battle without wearing a helmet. So I will be making him wear that cool helmet. And I just love that banner. I mean, I don't like the Ultramarine symbol. I like to see the Argent Templar cross in there, or a Black Templar in there. That would look even better. But hey, you know, that's what we get. For the box art, the Ultramarines are still everybody's Games Workshop's favorite and poster child here. So I'm not going to complain about that. I can just paint it up myself for what I want here. So that's basically the unique ones here. The last thing that they basically announced is that we are getting the Crux Terminatus box right here, which is all Terminators, big chunky boys, and we love them. It's going to be led by a captain in Terminator armor right there front and center, with support being the chaplain in Terminator armor, which has always been a good support unit for other Terminators, giving them an extra buff with melee and things like that. And so now he actually has melee Terminators that he can lead. Then it's going to come with the new Ancient in Terminator armor within this box right here, and 10 of the new Assault Terminators, Ancient Terminators right here. So definitely looks like you can build one of each loadout Storm Shields or Thunderclaw But if we have them to where you could do all claws or all hammer and sword and shields, I think that's probably the route that I am going to go with mine right there. If I get this box, and then obviously we need to have gun line, so they also include the newer Terminator squad, but now I guess it's older, where you could have the flamer, the assault cannon, or the missile pod on the top. In this case, the box is going to have a flamer, and yeah, that's basically it. Then the points wise, at time of recording, this box will be 775 points worth of Terminator army. That's almost half of what you would have for a 2,000 point army. So you could definitely make a first company Space Marine army from one of these boxes alone. And then if you do an Oops All Terminators army, this is a very good way to go for right here. Games Workshop has not told us what price it is going to be for, and with the price hikes it's definitely uncertain, but as of today, near the end of September, and we haven't had the price hikes just yet, the total cost is a little over $330, I believe. So my guess, because they like any battle force or combat patrol, they like giving us anywhere from a 5 to no more than 30% discount with their battle boxes. So I'm leaning kind of halfway between 25 and 30%. My guess is that this box is going to be they're going to charge it at about $250. Exactly 30% would be $230, and Games Workshop wouldn't be that nice. So I think they're going to say, oh, here, $250 for this box, which will be kind of ridiculous for a cost. But hey, for $250, you get this, maybe get another one. So that's, what is that? $500, and you have an all Terminator army. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but still, Warhammer is an expensive hobby, guys. We just try to find it where we can. So inevitably when this box happens, just like with the other Combat Patrol style like boxes where we had the assault on Strike Force Agastus box was a battle box like this, and the other Vanguard Task Force box was a battle box like this right here. I'm sure that once this has been out for a year or two, Games Workshop will kind of push it off to the side and let it for third-party stores or online order or even Amazon. So when we get that way, you can get this box at a much cheaper price than that, considering by then the price hikes will have continued going. But we'll see what happens with that, guys. I do appreciate you guys tuning into these videos and for your patience with me with being delayed. Like I said, real IRL work, and that is pretty busy for me, but hopefully it will be slowing down soonish so I can continue to make these videos. But leave a comment and like and share what your opinions about this box, guys. And until next time, I've been Mike. This is Mike's Miniatures. Bye-bye.